you know what, right now I'm just gonna go right into another video. I'm not even gonna pretend that, oh my gosh, here, you know, change my top and be like, hey guys, it's your girl Anna, welcome back to my channel. Let's just keep it real today, okay? So right off the bat, you know, I'm just gonna keep it moving, okay ladies? And if it's your first time here, thanks for tuning in, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about whether or not you can be friends with the men that you date, okay? It's a common question, you know, can I be friends with them if things don't work out and all of that? I'm going to address that today. Now ladies, if you're dating a number of men, it doesn't necessarily mean that if things don't work out, these men automatically become your friends. That's not how it works, right? It all depends. And you have a choice. It don't mean that, okay, this is not working out means that you automatically put somebody in the friend zone. That's not how it works, right? You can make that decision for yourself to never speak to that person again, and it's no hard feelings. You don't need all these people in your life anyway. It's all up to you, right? No, if you're dating somebody and you've been dating them for a while and things have ended on a sour note, that's kind of difficult for you to be friends with that person afterwards, right? Because you're going to be reminded all the time of what that person has done and the different challenges and friction that you went through in the dating process with that person. And dating here doesn't mean relationship, right? If you're dating and things fell off on bad terms, it's kind of hard for you to transition into a relationship with that person. Another thing to consider is, do you have feelings for this person? If you're emotionally invested because you've been dating for a long while, things got close to being a relationship but then it fell off and it didn't happen, that might be a little complicated, where you might not be able to sustain a normal friendship with this person because it's just going to bring back those emotions, those painful emotions and all of that. You might decide that, no, I can't be friends with this person, right? So again, it all depends on what the situation is with these men you're dating. And remember, if you're dating a string of men, you don't want a string of friends at the end of it, right? So you need to thin out the crowd. Doesn't mean that because it never worked means that we're going to be friends. It does not have to be that way, right ladies? So yeah, it might not work where you came close to being in a relationship with this person and then you fall off that cliff right into our friendship. That's not how things work, right people? So it all depends. Timing is everything as well. If it's fresh, you maybe can't be friends with that person. If some time has passed, maybe you're able to be a friend. Who knows, right? So it all depends. And again, it's your decision. If you choose to be friends with somebody, it does not mean that you have to. No, the level of maturity comes into play as well as to whether these people can be your friends, because at the end of the day, if this person can't handle being a friend, like, you know, they're always going to be coming on to you and all of that, this is somebody you definitely need to cut off. Because if they can't be platonic with you because of what they want and their level of interest and attraction and all of that, it doesn't make sense being a friend with somebody like that. Now, if there's a level of maturity where the person can handle a normal friendship, then you might consider that. But I can't say it enough, you're not obligated to be friends with anybody. You're either in or you're out. So if you're dating and you're not really feeling things anymore, it's not working out, it's okay to simply walk away from that person, walk out of their life literally. You don't have to carry them on like a ball and chain into your future. You don't have to do that. Right ladies? No, if it's a case where the person wants to be in a friendship with you and you don't want to be in a friendship, it's important that you communicate that with the person, because you don't want to be stringing anyone along. They think that they can have this nice wholesome friendship with you but you're not really feeling it or you're not really there. You need to make that communication clear, and vice versa, where you might want a friendship with somebody and they don't really want that friendship with you. So you need to just bite the truth bullet and move on. Don't force yourself on anybody. You can't force friendship on anybody, right? If they don't want to be friends with you, that's okay. You can move on. Sometimes you meet people and you have such a great connection and everything, and it did not work out as a relationship, and it can work as a friendship, and you might explore that option. You know, this is a really nice guy, you know, everything, it never worked out, but you know, I can see myself being friends with this person. That's something you can explore. So it's all up to you ladies in terms of how you treat with these men, right? But don't allow anybody to force a friendship on you where you don't want to be friends. Or some men might think that, okay, let me start out by being her friend, and then eventually she will see that I'm more than what she thought I was, and she'll want more of me and want to be with me. That could be some of the tactics that men play as well. Don't fall into that trap where, you know, he's forcing a friendship because he thinks it will lead to something more. So you need to be on the lookout for that as well when you're dating all these men. Okay ladies? Yeah, so that's my view as to whether some of these men can even, qualify to be friends later on. And if the friendship will complicate something for you in the future, you're single, you're trying to find a new partner and everything, and if being a friend with this man is going to cause some complication in somebody else, with somebody else you're dating, it's better to cut that thing loose, because you're trying to be in a wholesome relationship with somebody. Don't allow your friendships to kill your relationships or kill potential relationships, right? So gauge carefully how these friendships will affect you dating other people. So don't just be trapped in a situation where you're feeling obligated to be somebody's friend. Okay, it's life. That's how life is. Okay, it's all up to you and what makes you comfortable. Those are a few things to consider, whether or not you should be friends with the men you're dating and all of that. There's no wrong or right answer here. It's really depending on your situation, what you're going through, to decide whether or not those things will work for you and in what ways it can work for you, if at all. Okay, so yes ladies, thanks for tuning in, and be sure to check out another video before you go. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time.